start the meeting at 12. It is a special meeting. I think we'll still do the Pledge of Allegiance, so please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, everyone, I'm sure everyone knows why we're here. I will make a couple opening statements. This is a special meeting that was called by the Board of Trustees. The Deerfield Township Board of Trustees will hold a special meeting Sunday, October 31st, 2021 at 12 noon to address a fire department personnel issue by order of Deerfield Township Trustees. The Record Courier was sent an email to advertise this in the Record Courier. A notice was placed on our front door and on our electronic billboard about this special meeting. Since it is a special meeting, I need to explain how special meetings have to run. A special meeting, when you call it for a reason, this being fire department personnel matters, we cannot discuss anything other than that by law. Nothing else can be discussed in an open forum. This can only be for that. We can't accept questions concerning something that happened a year ago. We can't, unless it's on this issue, we cannot respond to them by law. That is under Ohio Revised Code. I initially thought we would call an emergency meeting. Our prosecutor indicated that that did not meet the qualifications for an emergency meeting, which is why we went for a special meeting. Public has to have minimum 24 hours notice, which is why it ended up at noon on Sunday. 24 hours would have been about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon from when the paper received their notice. However, trunk or treat's going on, Halloween's going on, everything's going on that we could not do a special meeting then. That's why we called it at noon on Sunday. We figured most people could get there. So with that being said, I will move forward with the matter at hand. An email or a social media post went out. I'm sure everyone in this room has seen it numerous times until it mysteriously disappeared from social media. Don't know who put it up there, don't care who put it up there, don't care why you put it up there. It was brought to our attention. We have to deal with the situation that social media post and other things created. As soon as it came up, I immediately contacted our Chief Brian Allsion as an individual, not as a board, met with him, said, how are we going to handle this, Brian? We talked for a few minutes, and that's kind of where it ended right there. A little later on in the afternoon, I got a phone call from him that he was going to tender his resignation, effective immediately. So after he tendered his resignation, they changed the course of how this meeting can be conducted. There can be no question and answer because he tendered his resignation. There are concerns people have. He even put on there any concerns. He left his phone number for people to call him to answer those concerns. So we're not trying to hide anything. We're trying to do things exactly how to be done according to our prosecutor's office. So that's my statement for that. I'm not going to make a motion to accept or not accept at this time. I'd like to give the other trustees a chance to speak for a minute or so, whatever they would like to say, prior to moving on.
Don't we have another resignation? Are we going to do one at a time?
I was going to do one at a time.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, as far as Brian was, is concerned and his resignation, his retirement, I'm going to make a motion that we accept.
We're going to have Randy have comments first.
Yeah, let me go over that because
Please.
I happened to see the post not more than 2 minutes after it was posted. It was Halloween at school, kids are in costumes, so basically in gym class it was a free day. So I was scrolling through, just glancing at Facebook, and I was the first one to see it. I immediately texted Ed, Mark, called one of you, I can't remember which one, you didn't answer at the moment. And I went right to a direct message with that individual that posted. And I'm willing at any time to share with you that conversation. I still have it on my phone. And I guess there was a couple fictitious accounts on that Facebook, you know, but I have it on my phone. I'll show you exactly what I said. I have no problem in doing it. Might even, if I'm able to figure out how I can post it and let you guys, let the community see what I discussed. You know, I had nothing to hide. I was shocked. I'm disappointed. I know I want some answers, and I'm probably not going to get them. I know you guys wanted answers, and we're probably not going to get them because the person decided to resign. I feel that I wasn't being truthful to from that person, and I'm disappointed, and that's about it. You know, I can't comment on this with a group, we can't comment as a group, but guys, my phone number, 207-6040. Call me. I will discuss anything with you that I'm allowed to. I'm not trying to hide anything here. I just think it's very sad that we came to this point. Basically, I've never wanted to be micromanaged in my job. Just let me do my job. That's why I'm in school. Principals leave me alone. I do fine in my classroom. And I felt the same way with the fire department. We got some great group of guys over there, and ladies. I'm not going to want to micromanage them. But when something happens, we have to take action. And we are doing it swiftly and promptly.
Okay, I will take a moment to read the resignation received from Brian. It's public record. I will read it. It's very short and sweet. To the Deerfield Township trustees, thank you for the opportunity as chief of the Deerfield Fire Department. I am grateful for being able to have had this position. Unfortunately, I am retiring my position effective immediately. Any concerns or questions, please call 330-719-4034. And it is signed Brian Allsion, 10/29/2021. Our assistant fiscal officer was on duty. She noted that she received this approximately 4:45 Friday afternoon. So after reading that and after what we said before, I will ask for a motion to either accept Brian's resignation or not accept Brian's resignation.
I will make the motion to accept.
I will second.
And I will vote yes.
Roll call, Randy.
Yes.
Ed.
Yes.
Mark.
Yes.
Moving along, there was another person specifically named on that social media post by name. That person has also tendered their immediate resignation, and I will read it to the community. I, Krysten Bardelli, would like to thank you for the opportunity to work for the Deerfield Fire Department. Due to a few circumstances, I am resigning my position as a volunteer. The resignation is effective immediately. 10/29/2021, signed Krysten Bardelli, received approximately 4:45 p.m. So along with that, I will also ask for a motion to either accept this resignation or not accept this resignation.
I will motion that we accept her resignation.
Second.
Yes.
Roll call, Randy.
Yes.
Ed.
Yes.
Mark.
Yes.
Since this has happened, we have created a void in the fire department up there. We have an assistant chief, Von Sutcliffe, who I contacted immediately. He indicated that he would be more than willing to immediately step in and oversee the day-to-day operations of the fire department as assistant chief. Due to the fact that we have a vacancy and a very important position, I would ask Von Sutcliffe if you would be willing to be the interim chief until such point that another one is hired, or whatever we may do in the future to fill that position. Would you be willing to do that?
Yes.
I would like a motion then that we move on Sutcliffe from assistant chief into the chief's position.
Can I ask one question
Yes.
first? Is there anything you need from us?
Not at this time.
If you need anything, please contact us
I'll
ASAP.
know more next regular meeting.
Okay, thank you.
I'd like to make this effective at midnight tonight, which will be November 1st, and that would be the start of of the new payroll period, if I understand correctly. Is that correct? Is that okay with you if we make it effective?
Yes.
He is performing the duties now in his capacity as assistant chief. I made the motion, or who did?
Second.
Oh, yes.
Roll call, Randy.
Yes.
Ed.
Yes.
Mark.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That is all we are allowed to talk about at this meeting. I'm sure there's going to be updates. There'll be a lot of stuff going on at the fire station. I'm urging everyone to keep an open mind. We don't know, but we're going to move forward. We're going to move forward in a positive manner. Vaughn has got people that are going to help him to make that happen in a professional, straightforward manner. I thank everyone for coming to this meeting. And at this point in time, I'll make a motion that we adjourn this special meeting.
I'll second.
Oh, yes.
Roll call, Randy.
Yes.
Ed.
Yes.
Mark.
Yes.
Thank you all for attending.
All right, we got it. You're funny.
No. I didn't say it was you. I just said, I mean,